Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. Now, a bunch of you have been making comments that my ancient resources are ticking up incredibly slowly, and that's in the vanilla game, it's linked to the number of archaeology labs that you have. Well, I've done some experimenting with this mod. I thought that it actually changed more than it has, and it is still linked to the number of archaeology labs. So we need to get at least another couple of archaeology labs on the go so that this will tick up faster. Otherwise, it's just going to be going up at an incredibly slow rate. Unfortunately, we're going to need more tech in order to do that. So we have a little bit of a problem. I've set Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 to come down here and do some training for tech, and as soon as that's done, we'll get some archaeology labs building. And they're going to be 3 days before they actually get themselves built. So let's have a look at what we have in terms of our crafts. Strike Force 1 is getting some tech. That's good. That's going to be really handy. The Uber Eats is currently uncovering this. After that, I'll probably bring it back to start getting crystals. I think that seems like a smart move. You're currently getting protein mutane. You're on your way to get more tech. So we've got more tech on the way. But it still doesn't feel ideal. Of course, the Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 are there. Now, it does say +2 on this, but I don't think it's actually going up at the speed of +2. I think it's going up at the speed of +1 because we've only got this one that we're actually sat at actively gathering. The other protein mutane point, which I have temporarily lost. Oh no, we are gathering it up here. Yeah, you're not exploring it, you're gathering. Yeah, so we're gathering 2 lots of protein mutane. So what I'll do is I'll bring the Uber Eats down to get crystals instead, and that will be better. So just to double check, Just Eat is getting protein mutane, Uber Eats is going to get crystals, Strike Force 1 is getting tech. Where's the Deliveroo? And the Deliveroo is on its way to get tech. Although we could do Deliveroo getting tech and then come down here. No, we'll have the Deliveroo keep doing its trading thing. I think that is the smartest move. It's going to be the fastest way that we get more archaeology labs at any rate. Cool, more motion detection modules, and we have a raid flight from the Pandorans. Let's do trading very quickly. That's going to allow us to get at least 2 on the go. We'll intercept that raid flight in just a second, but in the bases, where do we want the archaeology labs to? In fact, where is our original archaeology lab? Because I kind of feel like having them together would make for an amusing complex. Phoenix Storage 1. Phoenix Aeronautics. Phoenix Delta, that's where we put it. Okay, Phoenix Delta is becoming the archaeology lab home. So we can afford 2 more. We'll potentially get more in the future, but that's going to significantly increase the amount of resources we get. We need to intercept that raid flight wherever it is going. So let's start flying up and see. Worst time for the unpause thing to happen. It's coming in for this haven. Delivery, you're actually doing trading. Oh wow, this is getting all kinds of weird laggy, isn't it? Food for tech. And then we'll bring... Yeah, we could carry on doing more trading with you. Let's go back to the Alpha team. You were doing trading over here. Materials for tech, I think, is the... Well, we could do food for tech, actually. because we can get food relatively easily. What do we want to do with the Alpha team? So they're just a little bit tired, but they're not really in trouble. So I think sending them down to explore new sites might be a smart move. Phoenix Delta will get one more archaeology lab on the go, and I think that's all we're going to build, so we're not exhausting all of our resources. Over at Phoenix Aeronautics, in fact, what's the closest base down here? No. What I'm doing is I'm looking to see where we can have people rest and heal up. I think I want to build living quarters at Phoenix R&D 7, because that's going to give us a proper, like, rest and respite point. So we've got containment on the way. That's going to be in 12 hours. Living quarters. Okay, that seems like we spent a lot of our resources, but that's fine. Let's go exploring for some more. So Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 come down here. Now the game has patched again, or at least the mod has patched since the last time we played. So there's now different loading screens, for example. There's a whole bunch of other things that are going on very, very cool in the background. I think we'll do materials for food down here. Strike Force 1, change your destination heading. Luckily, this is pretty close by, so we can back and forth a few times if we need to. Excavation complete. Ancient site. Maybe we send the Alpha team across to do that. It will get us more materials instantly. You know what? We'll let them finish what they're doing. Then we'll decide later. The beta team is actually pretty close by, and they're just a little bit tired, so we'll send the beta team in to do the ancient site. So beta 1 and beta 2. With the recent patch, it does seem to be quite a bit laggier. Well, that's okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? We're gonna get one more probe over there. Let's see if we can't intercept this flyer before they cause too much trouble. We're gonna trade materials for food. I would like a new Jericho place where we can do food for materials. Down here, they don't have any. We could do some over here, though. So there is a Synedrian place that is under attack, but it's not showing up on our side. So we're going to have to scout the world, see if we can spot it. It might be that there's somewhere we haven't found. If they're broadcasting an SOS, I would have expected them to show up. Oh, hang on, that yeah, they're under attack, so it doesn't actually directly highlight it. That's because they are being attacked by. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but we're about to solve the problem. Almost here. Intercept enemy aircraft. Right, what have they got? They've got Flamer and they've got the Ram. So much the same as before. We'll try and take it out without taking any damage. We can actually speed this up a little bit to start off with. It's not a good start. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get another worthwhile shot off. So we've done some damage. We'll fly away, we'll come back.
Research complete.
Mutagen harvesting can be done once we've got the Pandoran containment finished, which won't be long.
Do you really think the answers we need as a species lie in Pandoran biology? In plundering the invaders for their mutagens? The disciples believe that humans need to evolve, to mutate. But don't you see the inherent misanthropy of this philosophy? Blaming humanity for what was done to it by an alien aggressor? The very premise is profoundly unethical. If we start telling ourselves that we need the Pandorans in order to improve ourselves, how are we any better than the collaborator who tells himself the enemy will make things better in the long run?
And none of these are great, but I think we're going to go with recognizing humanity's biological flaws is not misanthropy.
Not only is it misanthropy, it is also a denial of human agency, of our ability to make choices. At best, it's a way of distracting from failures of the will. At worst, it's outright treason against our species.
Okay, he did not like that. But we do what we must. Okay, once again with an interception. Let's see if we can have a bit more success this time. I mean, these are supposed to have a reasonable chance to hit 1765. We got pretty unlucky last time. That'll do. Okay, if we target the ram, it'll mean we've got more chance of finishing it off this time. But we could also just try and whittle down the entire body. Requires more accurate hits though, whereas this, there we go, it's gonna die. We made the right choice. And there it goes. Synedrian like us quite a bit more for that. That's good. And we got quite a lot of tech, which is very welcome given how much we just spent on things. Okay, well, we may as well pop and reload. You're now collecting crystals for us. We've got 42 protein mutane, that's very nice. And I think we're about to hit this ruin. So let's send the team in and uncover it. We're going to leave behind Gio and... I don't like the idea of leaving behind both Gio and Laura, but they are the most experienced, and Anton could still do quite a lot with his big ass weapon. So I think this is the right move to make. Let's send him in. All right, let's have a look at this tactically. So we started next to a bit of high ground. We've got some high ground over to the left. And a little bit of high ground over to the right. I think we'll start off by hopping up the one that we're nearest to. Once we've done that, we'll push across to this one and then kind of like swing back round, hopefully clearing the open space. We want to find where the horrible, horrible Cyclops is as soon as possible. Let's get Elif up here, do some scouting. Because the Cyclops will be adding mods onto... Okay, we've seen it. And it is down in the far corner. Okay, knowing where it is great. It's not in a good position for us to really be able to assault.
I'll be right there.
What we'll do is we'll leave Elif up here for now, just to make sure that this area is clear. And I'm going to start sending everyone else up these steps, and we'll try and come at it from above. Who else can scout? Bethany. Bethany is definitely not as stealthy as I would like, but relatively quick. Anton, we might have to jump you. Let's actually move you first, and then we'll look at where we can jump to. Yeah, because getting you up the top, hopefully it won't wake anything up. But at least if it does, you'll be in cover. And speaking of cover, let's start bringing everyone else round and in. This is going to be messy, to say the least. Seeing as something's woken up there, let's bring Liz in as quick as possible.
Let's rock.
Actually,
Ready,
yeah, that is as far as Eileen can go. Helmy, get forwards, but stay in a little bit of cover at least. Well, our team is split up. The enemy's woken up. Oh dear. Well, seeing as
I've got this.
Seeing as we're right here, it has our Chalchem shielding. So we could tap it once to take one of those shields off. And then the rest of our bullets will do more damage. If that was the only one that woke up, I think we got lucky. Lucky is a very nice way of expressing that. Let's run around this way.
Here they are.
Okay, we have more over this base, which is kind of terrible. Do we have anywhere we can get to that's like going to be good cover? Down, sort of. Down sort of works. We could...
I've got this.
We could try and do 2 quick aim shotguns and then get someone else in to do some other stuff. Okay, dash. We can dash to here and then do pistoling as well. Okay.
Let's show them what we can do.
So get as close as you reasonably can. I'm playing way too aggressively this time. Something else has woken up as well.
Preparing to fire.
Okay, it's a good start. We need to get closer to be able to... Well, we don't need to get closer to be able to shoot it. But to be able to shoot it accurately, we need to be closer. So let's do what we're supposed to do with the Berserker and Berserk. Okay, we can't see where the other thing is. So wherever it is... there it is. It's right there. It's going to have to move to get to us. Gunkatar will help us out. Let's shoot the main body.
Not enough.
Then we can do 1 pistol shot. Another pistol shot will kill it. But I would like someone else to be able to get that kill. Okay, let's see if we can do some magic. Because if we can get the kill from someone else, it means we can deploy a decoy. Okay, now we've seen the other. Yeah, that's not realistically going to happen. That's a very hopeful idea. And not the worst one I've had today. Let's pull across to the side so we get a clearer shot. See if Eliv can do some stuff to help out with the one at the back. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is a start.
Take that.
Eileen. You're not gonna get the shot I want. Which sucks, but we might be able to get a shot on this guy. Step up to here and go on Overwatch, but that's gonna put you quite at risk.
Keep it together, operative.
It's going to have to maneuver if it wants to get the kill on us. We don't have enough will points to deploy a decoy anyway, so
Just need the
let's
right
get him
move.
killed.
I'm prepared.
I mean, it looks like we're in cover, but I know we're not. That is not close enough for Overwatch. This might be, but now we're standing completely in the open.
Area covered.
It's risky.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's coming up. Okay, a bit of drilling. It's painful, but it could be a lot worse. I am fine with a bit of drilling. Finish it off. Then sort out your med kit. Right, so that's 3 killed. We know that the Cyclops is over this side. Let's try and keep everyone together, seeing as I've done such a terrible job of doing that up until now.
Reloading.
I think we'll have to send Eliv kind of like direct.
Tango spotted.
At least we'll be able to keep eyes on the big tamale. It is still sleeping, thankfully. Okay, Anton,
Moving to coordinates.
get at least round this corner. Liz, you can get up.
On the double.
All set.
Bethany, well done. Helmy, come on round and up. At least we're going to be able to get some of those will points back that we spent charging on in. Yeah, this is the fastest route. Let's bring him in. And yeah, I think you two are pretty much just holding the front line until everyone catches up. I suppose we could push forwards a little bit. I'll put us in a better place for moving forwards next turn. Oh, you can make it all the way in, Bethany. Good job. Still feel pretty bad that you got drilled in the chest. That's not going to be pleasant for anyone.
I'm prepared.
Okay, Elif. Carry on hunting
Watch
that
out, I'm
Cyclops.
moving
We're getting an indicator that it's there. We're going to have to really work to take it out in one turn. It's not going to be easy, that's for certain.
Moving in quick.
I think we're really going to want to
Ready to roll.
have everyone kind of like ready on the edge and then open fire together. I just hope that everyone can make it to the edge. Without waking it up.
Can't wait.
Because not everyone on our team is stealthy, you know?
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Okay, Anton. Don't go too far forwards just yet. Come
Like
to
the
here.
wind.
I think it's probably far enough away.
I'll be right there.
Nope. Okay. I guess it's go time now. Which is actually going to be kind of interesting, because we are stealthed down here. We can get grenades down, and then we can get everyone else in kind of like overlooking positions, depending on like how this critter ends up moving. For instance, we can step forwards, we can do a quick aim, Deceptor Blast off. Before we do quick aim, let's actually just look and
Eyes
see
peeled.
how accurate it is. This is pretty accurate, actually. So we can do that, and then we can step back. Kind of want to spread people out a little bit, just in case. Throw a grenade down to help out. Okay, its movement is pretty much
Ready to roll.
gimped at that point. How's its eye beam?
How does that taste?
Yeah, we're not doing a very good job of actually hitting that. We can keep shooting with the pistol. We've got plenty of ammo. Okay, that's
Well done.
one hit on the
Identifying
eye.
target.
Okay. 3 shots. Let's back up. if you step to here, you'll be able to step up onto that and get a shot next turn. Elif, we're going to put a decoy out over here, and then we're going to retreat you.
Heading out. Acquiring target.
I would love it to turn this way slightly so we can get a shot on the eye. Okay, that's another hit on the eye. Because if we can disable the eye, then it's going to be in trouble. We don't want to step up because it will put us in a lot of danger. Let's just do a wide overwatch in case it moves further away. And we'll see how it responds. Going after the decoy. Good. Hey, Liz. Step in.
I've got this. That hurt, didn't it?
Very nice. Elif. How is its eye looking? Oh, perfect. Nah, you missed. Fine. Use your other gun.
Target.
Because if you can take out that eye... There we go.
Enemy hit.
I don't think it can stamp. I don't think it can do anything. So let's dash down. And finish it off in close quarters. I think we'll
Already there.
step in, do another Deceptor up here. Having the high ground is such a huge advantage. There are still more things left on the map. Interesting. Probably up here. Maybe down here, but probably up here. We haven't really scouted properly. Helmy. Come across with high ground. Did something just wake up and stand up? That seemed like a very strange reaction.
Tangle spotted.
Definitely something woke up there. Okay. That's in an unfortunate place,
I'm here.
but there's nothing we can really do about it. We are quite exposed with a lot of people. Get down at least into cover behind a tree. Hopefully it's the last one. Get to here, so at least it's going to have to move to take a shot. It's at long range, so hopefully it's not going to be very accurate. Oof. Very long range. It's not the only one. But it is the only one that took a shot.
Ready, willing, and able.
Well, let's try and move Elif in for the flank. Because we can go on Overwatch, actually.
Moving in quick.
We could do a decoy, but we can also do one with Bethany. What's your shot like? It's not terrible on the leg.
Take that.
And then go on Overwatch for both of them when they inevitably move. Anton, I don't think Boom Blast is gonna... Ooh, Boom Blast does do 50% extra range. Right, Boom Blast.
Doing it.
So you can start contributing already. It's gonna have quite the scatter on it. But it's good enough. That is really well done. Very nice positioning. We'll move in with Bethany and get a decoy out over here.
Dashing ahead.
Nice in the open. Obvious to target. Helmy, you can move up to cover there, I think. And that just leaves Liz. Who I think we'll put down behind this tree. So we're kind of coming at them from several different angles. If this one moves, as long as it doesn't spin its shield round this direction in a kind of like bullshitty way, it should die. Here's the Overwatch. It's a good hit. There's the decoy. Oh, look at that. That's frustrating for Elif, but we can just blast it.
I'm prepared.
Not quite as accurate as I would have hoped. And we're out of ammo with the crossbow, so we're going to have to finish it off another way. Which is fine. We have options for that. So stepping to the side over here, we could actually get in all the way to here and do a quick aim blast and finish this one off up here.
Moving to coordinates. Ready to engage.
We don't need to hit much, but we do need to hit a bit. Eileen.
Ready to engage.
Pistol shot should be enough to finish this off.
Is that really the best they can do?
And that's the last of them. That was a successful mission. It started off terribly, but you know, after playing way too aggressively, I reined it back in. We have a couple of levels ups, which is always welcome. And we have 1,000 materials coming out of that.
Randolph's grandfather.
And in itself, that will have given us Orichalchum. Their technology. It's so advanced as to be indistinguishable from magic. Take the Orichalchum. It shows an ability to manipulate matter and energy that is orders of magnitude higher than anything imaginable on such a small scale. Where did they come from? And what could have happened to them? These things they've left behind, the automata, the exotic materials, I suspect that's only part of their legacy. I believe they also passed on to us a terrifying fear of the unknown and the means of defeating it. It's all there, we only need to find it. Right, we'll restock our stuff. We could stay here and start gathering, but I think what we're going to end up doing is bringing the Deliveroo back across. once it's finished doing the trading, and it can start gathering for us. Let's do our level ups. So I need to tab out to get my list up. Okay, Liz was going to be assault and engineer. We can't do that yet. So for the moment, we'll just take the ready for action and the fire resistance. I probably should have put more motion detector modules on the team. I will actually have a look. Someone on this team should get one. Let's give it to Liz, because Liz is definitely getting up close with that shotgun. Ali's got one, so this team has it sorted. Jamila's got one. Okay, so it is just going to be Eileen, Anton, Elif. I think is probably going to be the smartest choice, or Bethany. Let's give it to Bethany. Okay, Elif, your level up. We'll give you Vanish. We'll give you Inspire. And we can't quite afford the Spider Drone pack, but we're not giving you Spider Drones anyway, so that's less important. And I thought we had one more level up. We'll give you Dash at least. And close quarters evade on Helmy. Okay, well, unfortunately we're out of time for today, so we're going to have to finish there. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point, Terror from the Void. See you soon.